Hi everyone. We're gonna actually get going in just a minute. I'm gonna get some tea. They're good, you should have one. Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna do tonight a monthly reading for the energy of September. And let's go ahead. I want to actually burn some vetiver. I have a person in Miami who actually makes these themselves and they grow their own vetiver. So I just kind of want to bring some luck and balance into the air, which I feel like September is going to be really big for luck and balance and peace, which is why I probably feel called to use it. Just gonna let that burn right here. And I have some notes that I actually want to go over for the month of September. So today actually we have Uranus retrograde, and so it's a really good time to organize your life. And I just wanted, as I do the reading, I'm going to go and tell you astrology that's also happening right now. And basically I'm going to break it down by week, but I'm going to pull some cards so we know what you can expect for the next month of September, what energies, because there's a lot of abundance, there's a lot of prosperity, there's a lot of love. And so today, if you haven't already, is a really great day for you to write down your biggest goals, your biggest manifestations. You can go back on my TikTok and look at the video where I talk about how to manifest with an actual calendar, and how to bring all of your manifestations to fruition with just using a tea light. I do it every year, and it's basically foolproof because you like set it, forget it, and it's forward momentum versus doing it in your notebook. So let's go ahead and get started for September. And if you want to also hold the intention for yourself right now, of the energy that you're wanting to pull forward this month for September. So if it's peace, if it's love, if it's prosperity, if it's connecting with your spirituality. Oh my gosh, this deck is so wild. I feel like there's a lot going on for September. Then go ahead and do that right now. All day today I've actually had messages coming through for people, and so I was also getting that if you do astro travel in your dreams, especially if you are a healer, make sure that you are spending time like grounding your energy right now, because it's really important. We're being called to really show up as like our highest and most enlightened self. And I know for myself, I do a lot of dream travel and help people. So I'm gonna pull the energy for September, and today again is a good day to do your manifestations. We have Uranus in retrograde, so it's a good time to get organized. So I'm gonna pull 4 cards. What else do we have for the first week of September? Oh, that one's gonna be fun. This makes a lot of sense. So there's a big portal this week. So first we have the King of Swords in reverse. So this is really a time for you to not be leading with your mind. So I really encourage you to lead with your intuition, with your third eye, with the help of your ancestors. And there's going to be maybe some moments this month that you're going to need to step back and let things fall away so your new prosperities can come in. And we do have the Seven of Cups here, which means in order for you to be able to choose the best path for you, because you are going to have a lot of options this month, especially in your career, and especially if you are a creative that I'm getting. Maybe you have a bunch of creative pursuits that you're wanting to follow, but you're going to need that clarity to move forward, and you're not going to get that clarity from your past ways of thinking. So overthinking it is not going to help you, but leaning into your intuition, like looking into your dreams, lighting candles for your ancestors is going to be a good way to do that. I just redid my altar. I have a candle for Oshun and Santa Muerte and some of my other ancestors. So allow your intuition to come forward as much as it wants to. You can even do some water healing as well. Like I'm getting a lot of water for this month. And these opportunities are actually going to come really, really fast for you. So these cards were upside down, which tells me that this is going to be really important. So right now for September, there's also going to be energy around new prosperity. So if you've had any ties to old ways of thinking around money, whether it's scarcity or feeling like you've been taken advantage of or not having a really good understanding of how money works, now is the month Hi, it's so good to see you. I'm just looking in the comments really quickly. Now is a perfect time for you to clear out those old mindsets, especially for the first week. And also, I have my notes. So starting tomorrow all the way until the 6th, it's a giant manifestation portal, like really, really big for September. So this week, do everything that you want to do. Make that list, make that dream board. I know I've been adding stuff for mine. So if you want to put your song out there, if you want to hit the charts, if you want to start taking dance lessons, if you want to put your art out there, if you want to start a new workshop, if you want to, start teaching yoga or take that yoga certification, now is the time to be doing that between now and the 6th, because from here until the end of the year, this is when the magic's going to happen for you. So make sure that you're taking advantage of this special week. Yeah, so I'm going to pull for the second week. Oh, fun. Cool. So you have the Four of Wands. So this September is going to be a really big time of celebration, especially after you do this week's manifestation. And I think I have, so you have Pallas Athena enters into Sagittarius, and then Mercury moves into Virgo. So Sagittarius, when you think about it, it's really big on adventures. It's really big on newness and having fun. So that's where you're going to have this celebration. And Mercury and Virgo can be very rigid. So they're going to try and balance each other out. But I would be mindful, again, because it came out with the King of Swords in reverse, of making sure that on this second week of September, you are still finding time for joy and not leaning too far into Mercury with that Virgo energy, where you're gonna want to plan everything, where you're gonna want to shift back into an old energy, right? And so right with the Tower, we also have the Page of Swords in reverse. So again, not using that mind, shifting into the intuitive state. And then again, we have your decisions coming later in the week, the first week, but then the second week, they're going to come in fast. So make these decisions with whatever it is. Your manifestations are going to be here at your fingertips. So don't take a lot of time to try and consider what it is that you want to do. Just follow your heart. Like I'm getting a lot of heart work, a lot of heart chakra healing. So get outside. Make sure that when you're meditating, also when you do your heart chakra work, put one hand on your heart and one on your sacral, and do your breath work outside. And Some technique that my friend actually taught me is the easeful breath, which basically you can move your breath from one place to the next. And so you can fully exhale, and on an inhale, you can move your breath from like another chakra, bring it all the way up to the chakra that you're healing, which could be your hand, and then exhale and imagine the energy going into your heart. So this is going to be a really fun way for you to do that healing. And then towards the end of the week, really focus on staying organized and putting in the work. You see all these pentacles? Like, you're going to start reaping these benefits in September, but make sure, again, you stay balanced and you have a lot of fun while you do it. So let's get into the third week. The Moon card, King of Wands, the World card, and you also have the Hermit in reverse. So this is really fun energy. Let me make sure I don't have anything for the third week. Oh no. Yeah, so the 17th, you actually have the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. So that's so much water energy, which is why I feel like I got the mermaid deck for today. You could have some emotional triggers come up, but really it's going to be around your self-worth is what I'm getting. And the ancestors are just saying, thank you. I love all my tattoos too. I want so many. The ancestors are really just saying, don't worry about it. You're gonna be okay. Allow these emotions to come up and be released. That's why you're doing this work the first 2 weeks, and you're gonna have these opportunities so you can fucking like have so much fun. Literally. So with the celebration card, you have the Moon card. So you might be also inheriting some new spiritual gifts that maybe you haven't had before. So maybe I keep wanting to go back to astral dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. You might even be having dreams with other people. I know they keep showing me that, and that's been happening to me, and they're saying that it's also for you as well. So if you notice that your dreams are kind of looking odd or like pieced together in different ways, you're not really sure why, you could be connected to somebody else. So it could be a part of your healing work or a part of your destiny to be able to share those messages with other people, or it could be other spiritual things, right? So maybe you have a tarot practice that's going to be growing even more. So make sure that you pay attention to that. Again, lean into your intuition. You have so many intuitive cards, which also means for me that maybe it's a part of your life that you haven't fully stepped into. And you know, they're kind of saying that you don't have to be scared of it anymore. You don't have to worry about being judged for it anymore. Your gifts are, you know, massively beautiful. So don't even worry about it. Like, just have fun. Your right soul tribe is going to find you, and that's why you need to lean into your intuition, because you're going to be getting help as well for the destiny that you're going to be ushering in. So use your intuition so your soul tribe can actually find you, because your soul tribe is going to be able to find you when your energy is emitting a really high frequency. So when you're in that really high vibe, they're gonna just plop out of nowhere. And I can talk about this firsthand because it happens to me all the time. That's how I found my producers. That's how I found some of my best friends in Miami. Is I stopped worrying about work. I stopped worrying about being in my mind, and I just stuck to my altar and my prayers and my intuition and astral travel and, you know, connecting with the earth again. Put your hands on the earth, like the ancestors are saying. When was the last time that you literally put your hands into the earth, or you put your bare feet onto the earth, or whatever you have access to? When was the last time that you laid down and just looked at the sun for the day? Because this is going to be huge for September. The things that are coming into your life, which are huge prosperity, windfalls, new creative adventures, you have to be able to stay balanced on the inside, because this is going to be the first time in your life that it's going to feel so easy to do it that sometimes your mind might come and be like, hey, this is too easy. I'm just going to freak the fuck out for a minute, right? Your mind's going to be like, fuck this, I need to think about something, so let me just freak out. So your ancestors are saying, let it go, let that shit, literally let that shit go, because it's done and over with. You already broke so many cycles with your family and showing up in your most authentic self. So You don't have to worry about it. And you might every once in a while, because you have this tower coming in the first week of September, you might have to deal with family members or friends that, you know, in the past haven't really supported you, and maybe you've opened your energy up a little bit, but pay close attention and understand how you are receiving it this time. Understand that you have changed and you have grown, and it's okay to be in those conversations and not say anything, right? That's what they're saying. You don't have to say shit. You don't have to say shit. You don't have to say anything back to them. You don't have to take all, yes, dealing with so many family issues. It's coming up literally right now. It's the same thing for me. I was talking to one of my family members, trying to tell them a story, and they just flat out ignored me and then started talking about tomatoes. So you are breaking cycles, but the reason why this is happening is because your ancestors in the universe are asking you, are you ready to fully receive it, right? Because the opportunities that are coming to you, you're going to be visible. So if you can't handle the situations with your family and your friends, how are you going to be able to handle it with 10,000 people? How are you going to be able to handle it with 100,000 people, right? How are you going to be able to hold your own in a business meeting or a creative meeting or an art gallery on a stage if it hurts right now, right? So allow that pain to just float. Yes, I keep holding back from my online. Don't hold back. That's like the opposite of what they want you to do. Do not hold back. Just fully unleash it. And I invite you for September, and I'm doing this myself. Just fucking post like whatever you want. I'm doing the same thing, which is why I'm also starting manifesting the Muse in You, so people can just be in a group where they can be themselves and we can all hang out together and be like, nah, I'm gonna post myself eating this fucking popsicle, having fun, and watch the prosperity roll in, right? So be yourself, because that is where your money is. That is where your heart is. And your ancestors say, stop carrying stuff that's not for you. It's absolutely not for you. If it was meant for you, it would make you happy. It doesn't make you happy. And they're saying you literally have to keep it more simple than that, like way more simple. Look at the even if it's a family member, just be like, oh hi, yeah, you're miserable, right? So if you are feeling I'm miserable, then that's not the path for you, right? It doesn't mean that you have to do anything to those people. It's just that you sit there and you can acknowledge this isn't for me. So now I'm gonna release that and call in my soul tribe. So yeah, words, creative blocks, right? So if you can find a space for yourself outside of where your family is, then do that, right? Like, I can't tell my family most of anything. Like, I can't tell them what I'm working on for Audible. I can't tell them what I'm working on for my music stuff. I can't tell, because the minute I do, it's like it's like I want to curl up under a rock and cry and bury myself, right? So, but I have to take responsibility and know that I did that, right? Like, and that's what the ancestors are saying. We have to take responsibility for who we are and our actions. So if you want a better life, you have to begin, yes, to be brave and put those boundaries up. Put the energetic shielding up. You know, if you have Reiki practice, one of my favorite things to do is to open my palms, you know, chakra, and put it on the door. And I ask for Saint Michael to seal the door, and I put stones around it. And I say, anybody, like, nobody can come through if they are not of the highest vibrational light and frequency. And I kid you not, no one fucking opens my door when it happens, right? So be smart about your energy and protect yourself, right? Go out, like I was saying, and put yourself into the earth so you can be creative. Every time I go to the water, I can hear new songs. I can feel my body want to move. I sit on the earth, I watch the bees, and sometimes I sing to the bees, right? Yes, see, you gotta try it, and it just works, because we're meant to be in balance with nature. We're not necessarily meant to be in balance with people who are around us, right? Like, we can contribute to each other's happiness and we can exchange an energy, but we don't want to be tethered to people. We want to, if anything, tethered to the elements so we can like be within ourselves. So again, You have the Moon card, and then with the Tower and not leaning on your mind, you have the King of Wands, right? So this is just further confirmation that you need to use your intuition. Trust that you are making the right decisions on your path to help you move forward, right? This is not you overthinking. This is you unlocking your creative potential, right? Like, full creative potential. Just let it go. I've been sitting in the dark with my twinkle lights, just writing and writing and writing. And every day I go outside, I take my dogs and I come back and I set the mood, right? I've got candles, I've got tea. Set the mood for yourself so you can feel comfortable. Let me see what that says. Yeah, okay, well, success can feel really scary, right? Like, we're so used to conditioning ourselves to feel comfortable within trauma that when something goes well, we run away from it. Like, we run the hell away from it. And it's the same thing with relationships and jobs, but you're meant to have a good life, right? The only difference between like you and a millionaire who is extremely successful is because they kept going, right? Even when the success scared them, like what's his name? I can't remember his name. He always says, like, just do it scared. Do it scared, right? When I released my song and I worked with literally one of the best producers out there, I was mortified. I was like, I don't think I should send him my files. And my coach was like, you're telling me you have one of the best producers, you're not gonna send the fucking file because you're scared it might turn out good? And I was like, yeah, right? But it's okay. It's perfectly okay, because we take these moments and we grow from them. Thank you so much. I always try to inspire people as much as I can. Hi, Bug. There's so many bugs in here. I'm gonna put you right here so you don't get hurt. But again, follow your intuition and everything's gonna become easier. Like with that amazing producer, with the kids line that I'm doing right now, I didn't have to do anything. Thank you so much for all the likes, everybody. You're so sweet. And all of the gifts. I didn't have to do anything. They came to me. I actually missed a song review for like the equity program, this person from Rock Nation. They go, I missed it, and the person who runs the program that I work with sent my song in for me. So understand that you have to release the way you think things are supposed to go. You have to release it, because Spirit, the ancestors, God, whatever you believe in, is going to literally work miracles for you, and you won't have to lift a finger. But you do have to take care of your mental health, and you do have to do things that you love, right? It's easier than we think. And then also with these opportunities coming towards you really quickly, you literally have the World card. So the World card is your oyster. This is opportunities. This is endless bliss. You have the world at your fingertips. And I know sometimes that it can feel really daunting, because maybe we don't have examples, right? Depending on how you were raised. Maybe we don't have good examples of what it looks like to be free, what it looks like to be happy, what it looks like to not be in relationships that are toxic. But you are gonna be the person to be the trailblazer, right? You are the person, not them. If they were the person, they would be doing it. It's not them. It's you. So you have to, yes, be the cycle breaker, be the trailblazer. And you know what's fucking great about being a trailblazer is that you can do it any way that you want to. Yes, absolutely. You can do it any way that you want to. And I want you to take all of these messages in, because there's a reason why you're here, right? There's a reason why you're open to receiving all of this love, to receiving these messages from the ancestors, from Spirit. I have Santa Muerte candles here, like Oshun here. I have Ganesha and Saraswati and Lakshmi. Like, you can do this. You can do this. You're meant to do this. You don't have to be so scared. Oh, thank you so much for following. I appreciate you. I love y'all so much, and I'm so glad you're here, and I'm glad that this is resonating. But understand that you can do this, because you are never alone, ever. That's why you're on this page. That's why you are in this live. This is why you have your ancestors walking by your side. But you have to tap into your intuition so you can feel more of their presence, right? And you can have a practice where you literally can ask them every single day, can you show me that you're with me today? Can you show me that you're here today, because I'm feeling a little bit off? Like sometimes that happens to me because I also have PTSD and anxiety, and because of my trauma, like sometimes I will wake up in a panic, like a full, yes, butterflies, exactly. I love butterflies. I have a butterfly tattoo on my hand. I don't know if you can see it. They're transformative, transform. But ask them to show you the signs. Say to the universe, you can open your arms and just say, universe, show me how good it gets today. Show me how good it gets today. Or send me a gift. Oh, you're so sweet. Send me a gift and I will receive it, right? And just accept it in, right? It's okay. It's okay to let them in because they're all waiting for you. And one of you in particular has like 3 females with brown hair. They've been with you. One of them has curly hair. They're almost like aunties. I don't know, you probably don't know them directly, but they're sorry, they just are coming in hard right now. But you can speak to your ancestors. Oh, and one of the things that they want me to remind you of is that different ancestors will come forward during different phases of your life to help you, right? Like, just because right now you may be feeling one ancestor, you may next week have like 5 ancestors from a completely different line or from a completely different like lifetime, right? Because people tend to think that ancestors are just a direct connection to us, like in this lifetime, like, oh, it's my grandma. It's like, no. If you were of a different descent in a different lifetime, those ancestors are going to come and help you, because maybe you're going to be a singer and they sang and performed, right? So invite them in. You can say, ancestors, those of the highest vibrational light and frequency, here to help me. I now invite the new ones to step forward. I invite you to come in and help me. I invite you to show me the way, right? Like, be open to them. Just ask them. Just say, can you help me? It's okay. But make sure you are saying those of the highest vibrational light and frequency, right? Because otherwise we invite all the ancestors. And if you're anything like me, where you're very empathic, you can feel the trauma in some of the other ones that may need healing, which may distract you from where you are going. So again, you have the World card, right? This is your time. This is your destiny. The ancestors, like, I feel like they're shaking you by the shoulders and they're like, wake up. Like, now's the time. Yes, you're very empathetic. So make sure you're with nature so you can take care of yourself, so you can love yourself, so you can understand what's yours and what's theirs, right? Because even if you live in a house with other people, you're gonna feel their energy, even if they're across the house. And you could think you're having a bad day, but someone in the other room could be having a bad day and you're having a great day. So the ancestors are like, make no mistake, right? Like, some shit is not for you. Like, it ain't for you. So you have to learn to let it go, which is why you also need to have a good protection practice to shield your energy from that, especially if you're in a household that can be very intense, that can feel very emotional, that can feel really intense as an empath, as a healer, as someone who is moving on their destiny, right? Because we only want to make room for you, the ancestors, spirit, any guides, right? And any destiny helpers. So, which is why I want to get to this last card for the 3rd week, is the Hermit in reverse. Hello, get outside. Like, the ancestors love you, but you need to get outside, right? How are you going to be able to be visible and to be of service to people if you are constantly inside? Your destiny is not inside. That's what they're saying, right? Like, yes, you need to go outside. They're literally showing me an open door, and they're like, you need to just walk out and go outside, because guess what? You might walk somewhere and they might have butterflies everywhere. In the beginning of my journey, they put butterflies everywhere and had me literally follow them. That's how I met people. I would look at butterflies on a building or on a sign, and I would follow them. That's how I knew where I was going. And then I did it at an airport. I met someone in an airport, and then I did it in Houston, and then I did it in Miami, and then I did it in Vegas, and that's how I kept going. And then it was all these different signs. Then the angels started talking through people, which then helped me, because they would say something very important, and I was like, thank you so much, I know where to go now, bye. I would fly over to Atlanta, right? So understand that you have to get outside to be able to feel these energies, right? Because when we're so contained inside, one, we can't help people, which most of you on here, I'm getting, are people of service, people who have big destinies. We can't help when we are inside, right? Like, yes, I have time to be doing this reading because I scheduled it, I'm inside, but I can also be outside because there are people there, right? So I'm going around giving my book out. I'm going around talking to people, and you never know who's gonna need help. I've helped people on the side of the road. So you have to understand that your destiny is so much bigger than you, and you have to overcome this fear because the world needs you. If we're all looking at the state of the world right now, it's a scary, scary thing to be in, which is why the ancestors are like, release the energy, give it to us. Give it to us, and we will alchemize it for you. It's okay. You can call on Kalima. You can call on Ganesha. You could call on Saint Michael to help you just cut all of those cords and clear it. You can put your feet into the earth, put your hands on the earth, and say, I now release all this energy into the earth, and I send it down to the mycelium to alchemize it into new life. Right? Whatever comes to you, just do it so you can move that energy, and ask the ancestors to replace it with something of golden light, something that's going to help you on your destiny, something that's going to help you feel of peace. Yes. So feel of peace. That is where we want you to be for September. So now I want to get into the 4th week, right? So we have the fall equinox. I fucking love fall, and I love the fall equinox. I've been posting elf like bananas. So we have the sun in Libra and Venus in Scorpio. So you're gonna need, it literally says balance. So again, the last week of September is going to be all about balance. You did all of this work. You did the manifestations. You chose your destiny. You aligned yourself. You got organized. You worked on your finances. You are a powerhouse with your intuition. And now you're in balance, right? It's to maintain your peace and your happiness. And what you can do also, because the sun is in Libra, you can see where your Libra placements are. It's both reading and astrology. You can see where your placements are and work with those energies as well, right? So Venus in Scorpio is going to be about relationships and finances. So the last week, because you set yourself up so much, as we see in the cards, you're going to reap a lot towards the end of September. So let's go ahead and pull 4 cards to continue the spread for this last week, and then I'm gonna move to my new mermaid cards, because I am feeling just a lot of water energy for September, which tells me that intuition and being in a place of flow, because you're a creative. Yeah. Okay, so let's pull 3 more cards for this last week. Ooh. Okay, so don't start doubting yourself. Yeah, make a decision. Ooh, we got 2. Okay, yeah, the last week, because you are going to be fully sitting in your destiny, right? You're going to be sitting in your destiny. It's okay to receive your King of Pentacles energy, right? So this is not allowing any old thoughts, which came up towards the beginning, not allowing any old thoughts about this new money you're receiving to scare you, to like sneak up behind you, right? Because you might be getting opportunities that are going to usher in a lot of wealth, right? So it's okay to also ask for help during that time. Like if these are bigger payments, if it's in coaching, if it's in creative, talk to another creative. You can send me a message on Instagram, right? I'm always happy to answer questions, like if you feel like maybe somewhere deep down you might fear receiving money or handling money or not knowing to do with this amount of money, you are so welcome, of course. If you have trouble receiving money, relationship questions, then that is a place where you can work on this last week, right? But you have this King of Pentacles energy. You might also have a King of Pentacles coming into your life that's going to assist you, right? So if you have destiny helpers that are King of Pentacles energy who are coming to assist you in September, be mindful of their advice, right? Take it. The ancestors are saying, we send you destiny helpers. Yeah, you can have a sugar daddy, whatever you want, right? We send you destiny helpers so you can continue to grow. So if you find at any time when you are receiving this new money or you are on your destiny and you feel that feeling of resistance to accept, received. If you are feeling that resistance to accept the newness, right? Accept this new destiny, this new money, then sit with that, journal with it, release it, because this King of Pentacles, whether it's you or someone else, I can clarify, is going to be here to assist you. So this could be a new money mindset that's wanting to come forward. This is the King of Pentacles in tarot, especially when you do generational healing, which is what I do, and ancestral healing is your generational wealth, right? Like this is your generational wealth. This is a collective reading. So if you are wanting to call forward a different lineage of wealth moving forward, because September is a strong month for that. If you want to set a new foundation for the rest of the year, then this is it, right? This is what they are saying. This is it. So let's actually clarify that card. Can we clarify the King of Pentacles? Is this them or is this somebody else? I feel like for some of you it could be a person, but it's not for all of you. I feel like this is a new money mindset. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, so this is a mindset. This is definitely a mindset. Yeah, King of Swords in, or Queen of Swords in reverse. Can we get one more? Yeah. So we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So they're saying don't block this. This is a good ass opportunity, whatever is coming towards you in September. Do not block it. This is your happy ending, right? And again, as a reminder, you have the World card in here as well. So they're saying do not block this. you're gonna regret it. Don't block this. And they're gonna do, your ancestors are gonna do everything they can to make sure you don't block it. So do your healing the rest of the month. And we have the Devil card in reverse, which means you overcome this old mindset. So you do it. You accept your new blessings, but understand you need to put in the upfront work, right? They will do everything that they can, but it's time. My stomach just got a flutter. I'm gonna take it as intuition. Yes, absolutely. Intuitive hit. Pay attention to your body. I always tell my clients, your body's gonna tell you before anything else. Your body always tells you. It's the reason why I help people with their menstrual cycle. You can read everything from your menstrual cycle. You can read anything for how people eat and they sleep. Like, I can tell you all about your entire life just from having a session with you, right? So you overcome this mindset and like, don't worry about it. Stop worrying. This is not the time. They're saying like, this is not the time. This is not the time. I want you to have fun, right? Like that is going to be the theme for September, to have fun. Let me make sure I didn't miss any other notes. Okay, so in September on the 26th, we have Mercury enters Libra. So this is going to be your purpose. So that perfectly aligns with everything we were saying. So Libra is also about balance. Again, Libra can also be about justice. So this is you creating balance, again, with that new generational wealth and receiving things that you deserve, that your family deserves, that any of your friends around you deserve, right? Your soul tribe. Maybe you're receiving you're receiving a soul, yeah, you're getting new friends. Underwater cave. So find strength and surrender, allowing life to unfold with grace and acceptance. I literally just said that. So this is you accepting everything, right? So now is the perfect time for you to accept who you are, accept your creative endeavors. If you sing or you perform, now is the time. That's all they're saying. Someone's very emotional. It makes me want to cry. They're saying like, they wish they could hold you by the face and just tell you now is the time. Like, now's the time. You don't have to worry anymore. So let's get 2 more cards. And then we can actually get going. And I also just want to share with you that if you're needing a personal tarot reading, head over to my bio. Aww. See? Oh, it's so lovely. So we have serene place. Listen to the whispers of your intuition, for it is the voice of your soul guiding you towards your highest good. Another confirmation for you. So just bring your energy back into self, because you already know where to go. Your soul knows where to go. You don't have to worry anymore. No more worrying. This is just you having fun. This is you receiving peace. If you need to do cord cutting, do your cord cutting, even if it's with family, so you don't have to carry those ties with you. So your soul tribe and your soul energy can come in and be with you, so they can wrap themselves around you and just support you. And I just want to tell you, as like a testament, having my soul tribe, this is the first time in my entire life that I've ever felt so loved. I've never had so many people text me that they love me, they care for me, they're checking in for me, they will help me with my business, they are always there. So the ancestors are saying that that life is for you. It's time to accept it, right? Yay, thank you so much. Let's do 1 more card. Yeah, this is some fun energy. You're gonna be living in so much peace. It's beautiful. I just like, yes, be glad, celebrate, go dancing, go whatever you want to do, like boogie. But at the end of the month, the ancestors, remember, they say don't be inside too much. Okay, so 2 cards. Hi, Moss. So sea sponges, find courage to explore the unknown and let curiosity lead you through life's passages. So be curious about your destiny right now. Be curious about your creative endeavors. You don't have to have a really narrow scope with where you are going with what you want to do. The universe and the ancestors are saying just spread your wings, right? We talked about butterflies earlier. Just flutter. You see how they fly? They don't really fly like straight. They like boop, ba-doop, 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 everywhere they want to go. So they're saying be curious. Like, let's say that day you're like, you know what? I'm going to take an acrobat class. Go do it. Be curious, because you never know when it's going to spark that joy in you and surrender you to a different amount of love that you've been wanting in your life, not just for yourself, but for the world as well, right? Many of us are here to be of service. That's why we had purpose come up. We had justice, we had Libra, all of this energy that you're being called forward to help. And I am here to help guide you to be unafraid to do that, because you're going to have so much fun doing it anyways. It's not going to feel like traditional work. So the last card, sharks. Embrace your primal instincts and navigate life's waters with fierce determination. Yeah, I feel like this goes along with your 10 of Pentacles, but also the Hermit card in reverse. So be fierce about stepping out. You know what song I hear right now? Like, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. That song, like literally, I could hear it so loud. So if you are a musical person, or if you just want to have fun, make yourself a playlist that hypes you the fuck up. I do it all the time. Like, make yourself a playlist that gets you going every morning, that you can play. Like, first do your meditations, do your prayers, be outside, and then press that fucking button, you know what I mean? Like a track, and just get going. Just have fun. Have so much fun. I just dropped all my cards off my lap. They're ready to be shared. Y'all have some strong ass ancestors, but the three ones I was talking about earlier are very like, and then this, and then this, and then this. I have a playlist I made exactly for that. Yeah, so listen to it all the time, right? And you know what's interesting is sometimes, because I know we talked about having this tower card in the moment where you're going to be letting go of something, but you've already done a lot of healing. So they're saying, don't worry about it too much. But sometimes I'll even create playlists that allow me to go to different emotional depths. So if I have a playlist that really hypes me up, I have a playlist that drops me into my body that allows me to release, whether it's crying or it's moving, being with flow, like just being really free, or maybe it's drumming, right? I listen to a lot of shamanic drumming because I drum myself and I do ancestral connections with my clients. So I love drumming, right? If you want to go to a deeper depth and be within the other realm with the ones who are no longer living, then I would do that too. Like create playlists for things that you need in your life, especially because I'm getting that many of you are activated by not just the elements, but by sound. Like if you're not getting messages by sound and you're not receiving them, like obviously it sounds different because it's like in your inside, right? I mean, sometimes it sounds like someone's like, hello. Like I've had that all the time. But if you're not receiving it, it's your energy is just a little too clouded. So another trick you can do, which I share all the time, is take a piece of, I have a really tiny one up here, but usually I have a ton. Take a piece of black tourmaline or obsidian, put it into a cup of water and slide it under your bed or somewhere near your bed where you sleep, so it can pull out all the energy that's like clouding you from the day, that's keeping you from connecting and receiving these messages. Because I'm getting that it could, like, because you know we talked about family, we talked about our environment. It could be something in your environment that's making it hard. So again, open your palms, seal the doors, do your protection work, clear and cleanse. And something that I also love to do, because it's one of my personal practices, is on Sundays. Sundays are always my day to take care of myself. So I always go to the farmer's market. Like I have things planned that get me out of the house. I have to do it. And I only buy enough food to get me through a certain amount of days, because then I have to go outside, right? Because I also have depression. So I like specifically design my my schedule to help me move forward. So I get really nourishing fruits and veggies. I pick them myself. And then I also buy myself flowers, and I buy flowers for the deities that I work with and the gods that I work with. Like I'm very, very intentional about how I spend my time, and I always make sure I have tea, right? I always have tea brewing somewhere, right? I brew it all the time. I'm a bruja, so it's there. So curate your space to help you heal, to help you receive these blessings, because they're very, very beautiful. And I'm literally feeling so much love and so much peace right now that you are stepping into something your family hasn't seen before. So it's okay to feel nervous about it, but you really don't have to, right? You really, really, really don't have to. Thanks, Moss. You don't have to. I just decluttered my room for the first time in 4 months. Yeah. How did that feel, right? Like when we declutter our physical space, we declutter our energy, right? When I came home to my mom's house, you feel it together. She keeps a lot of things in spaces, and then she was talking about her mind feeling really heavy, and so I went through and cleared one of her rooms, because it's time to create that space, but we have to do it physically in order to help ourselves energetically. Do you have any videos on specific energetic things one should do for their birthday? I mean, honestly, have fun on your birthday. If you're someone who's really like empathic and sensitive to energies, I do a big protection spell on my birthday, because I'm also like, you're setting intentions for your year going forward, right? Like I do. I always set intentions for what I'm celebrating that birthday and then moving forward. So I clear and cleanse, I shield myself because I know I'm probably about to go out and have a bunch of fun. And I just want to keep my energy clean and grounded. So anything that's grounding, clearing, you can also do what I did earlier, which was like asking the universe to bring you a surprise, or asking the universe to show you how good it gets. That's a really fun, energetic thing. And imagine golden energy kind of flowing into your body to receive those blessings on your birthday. Because birthdays are really a good time to like celebrate being reborn, right? I know we celebrate it being born that day, but it can be an amazing time for you to be reborn. Like you can use it as almost like a New Year's, or like, you know, the lunar calendar, like whatever date, you can kind of think of it like that. My birthday is actually in December, so I'm already planning for what I'm going to do and setting intentions. I turned 30 on Thanksgiving this year. Fun! That's really exciting. Happy early birthday. It's in the best time of the year. I love the time from now, and like January. Like I'm the happiest person in the whole wide world. Like literally, it's odd. But on that note, I am going to, I'm kind of feeling like pulling a Sybil card real quick, because one of you has a very old ancestor. I'm going to pull 3. This one is for the collective. So mysteries. Yes, be enchanted by mysteries. So don't be, thank you, I'm getting into spirituality and my birthday is tomorrow, yet I'm just now thinking about it. It's always a good time. Like whenever you think about it, it pops into your mind. It's the perfect timing, divine timing. You are awesome, and I hope you have a really beautiful birthday. And then just collectively, we have transformation, and we also have desires. So it's okay to follow your desires. It's okay to be in that transformative state, which we talked about. The butterfly, of course, you are so welcome. Mysteries. There's someone here. Let me see if I can see your names. You have a female or femme ancestor. They're very quiet. They're very, very quiet. They're kind of a mystery, but they're with you right now. And they're protecting you from things that maybe a father is doing or something like that. I can't really get it, it's clear, but I would light a white candle to say thank you to this ancestor. I'm not quite sure who it's for, but I'm getting some pain in my back, which usually tells me when someone's sending bad energy, and this ancestor is telling me that they're protecting you from that. So you can light so keep your white candle. You can also light a red candle. Red is amazing for protection, and you can draw the Archangel Michael sigil on it. It's really cool sigil. And light that as well by your bed. Just make sure you're being safe with fire. They're saying that's going to help because now the pain's kind of going away. So just make sure that you are taking care of yourself. They're very quiet. They're very sweet. They're not very close to you. They're very, very old. They're like, that's really cool. But yeah. Okay. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Again, my personal readings link is in my bio. I'm also kicking off, and signups are open right now. I'm teaching Unstoppable Wealth Creators. If you're getting a lot of pain, in your lower back, I would clear your lower chakras, and then I would also stretch your glutes. You have a cycle. Do you have a cycle? Also, it should be there. If you go to my bio, I have a video with menstrual health cycle stretches that have a foam roller in one and one without, but it's all in one video. If you watch that and do that, you may feel better, but I would do a balance of both, the clearing and the stretching. It could just be energy that's trapped there that needs to come through, which is really important also for your wealth. I don't know who that person is, probably. So I'm teaching a workshop on the 19th of this month, and it's going to be really fun. It's called Unstoppable Wealth Creators, and I'm going to guide you through a meditation to help you release any money blocks. And we're also going to work on, like, if you are in a 9-to-5, there's a supplemental video that you can also get in the bundle, the full bundle, that can help you ask for a promotion, know what the fiscal calendar is. It's really supportive and to help you take accountability. The video that comes along with it is called Accountability and Finances, but we're going to spend 90 minutes doing a full workshop. So if you like this setting, it's going to be on Zoom, because I'm standing in my, yes, yeah, you should definitely sign up. It's time for you to receive those blessings. The link is in my bio. And if for some reason, because the bigger bundle is $99, and it also comes with the self-paced video, and you get the recording. And then you have the opportunity, if you want to add on the Fly With Me session, which is usually $333, but I'm letting people add it for $77 if they want, which comes with the inner child healing, another tarot reading, mediumship, coaching one-on-one with me. So we get to like blast it out of the universe. So I think it's like total, it comes to $126 if you did the Fly With Me, the live session, and the instructional video for accountability and finances. It's I think it's like $126 or $127, and you get all of that, which is like, usually it's like close to $1,000, but I really want to help as many people as I can. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So there's that bundle. And if you're like, I just want to start with a self-paced video, you have the option to just get the video for $33. So there's also that. Like, it's perfectly fine if like you're like, okay, no, it's not my vibe to like be in that setting, which I personally love, like doing like this, and you know, going step by step through everything, and you can ask questions, we can chat, like whatever it is. It's in Zoom, so it's more personal. And sometimes people work, and sometimes you get to ask a million questions, and it's great. But yeah, so you have the choice of the bundle, and then you have the choice of just doing the self-paced video that you can watch to get started. But basically the signups are open right now, and we rock and roll on the 19th of September. So this is like the perfect time. It's a perfect energy. So I would love to have you all there. I'm going to sign off for the night. I'm sending you lots of love. It is Sunday, so please take care of yourself. Drink lots of water, drink lots of tea, and understand that you are fully being taken care of. I invite you to also sit with your journal tonight. Keep your lights, keep your lights down low, so you can get some really good rest. That's also something that I'm getting, like maybe the ancestors are saying sometimes at nighttime you're a little too overstimulated. So, you know, after this, put your phone away, take care of yourself, head to bed, listen to like 528 hertz I'm getting is going to be really helpful for you. Yeah, I'm feeling that, like I'm not getting much sleep at nighttime, so make sure that you are doing your best to get a lot of rest, because it's going to bring your anxiety down. It's going to allow those intuitive messages to come through even easier. So yes, magnesium is great. If you don't want to use magnesium, because I am also an herbalist, I love magnesium, but I also started drinking just fresh tart cherry juice. It's healthier for the body, and it helps with inflammation. And when you drink, you have to drink it really consistently towards nighttime, and it doesn't make you tired, but it'll help you if you need help producing melatonin in your own body. Yeah, hard to disconnect. Yeah, it's anxiety. Your anxiety is running overtime, so we need to get you down to a place that's better. And another thing, because as I mentioned, I'm an herbalist, so 2 things you can do. You can also drink chamomile throughout the day. It's not going to make you tired, but it's going to allow you to slow down towards the end of the night. And if you like oat straw, Yes, if you like oat straw, you can drink oat straw as well. It's one of those plants that people say like it bends but never breaks, so it allows you to navigate really easily into these new situations. So I would drink those two as well. And if you don't have a journal, one of you doesn't have a journal practice and the one doesn't journal a lot. So if you don't have a journal practice, I highly recommend you get one and start it earlier in the day so that you can have a really mellow night towards the end. Like, we need to slow you down fully before you go to bed. So yeah, probably you. So I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of hugs. Yeah, we need some calming. We need some like calming energy. Go watch that video on my bio for the stretching. You can also do that before bed. Part of it's with, again, part of it's with the foam roller and part of it's not. It's really calming. It'll help you a lot, but we need to start getting you more aligned so you can sleep. Because you're ushering in a lot right now, and I'm just so excited for you all. But again, I'm sending you lots of love. I am signing off. The ancestors say they love you. You are doing an amazing job. Do not doubt. Trust that you are okay. And if we can just close our eyes for hold on, asking me to verify literally in the middle. If we can just close our eyes for a quick moment and just take a deep breath in and open mouth exhale. We're gonna do 2 more. Inhale and open mouth exhale. 1 more. Inhale and open mouth exhale. Okay, good night everybody. I'm sending you lots of love. Talk to you later.